Let's get started. You may learn something.
When you wanna fly your whoop, but you don't really know how, then this thing comes into view. A contest called LiveGOW 2 in a park out in the sun. We'll be flying, having fun, and you'll do some tricks that you only dreamed you could do. Now we're ripping packs together, power loops, Maddie flips forever. I'll never fear that dive again. LiveGOW, LiveGOW, I'll never fear that dive again. LiveGOW, LiveGOW, LiveGOW.
What the hell are you doing?
There's a thing that I've been doing called a whoop.
I want to teach the world to whoop in perfect harmony, in angle mode or acro mode, just to keep me company.
I'd like to teach the world to whoop and furnish it with gates.
Like LEDs.
Van tunnels, please.
Let's fly, don't make me wait.
I want to teach the world to whoop.
All flying through the land with motors brush.
So maybe not now, put one in your hand.
I want to teach the world to whoop
In perfect harmony.
In angle mode or acro mode.
Just keep me company.
Check. 1, 2. I just wanna go out and fly my whoop. I don't wanna think about crashing in water. I just wanna go out and do my LiveGOW challenge. I don't wanna think about crashing in water now. There's some water down there. I don't want to crash in it while I'm doing my LiveGOW challenge. Oh no.
Hold on, kids, I'm LiveGOWing.
I'm gonna rip some packs around the house. I just need a mission for submission tricks that I can learn how and then train for a couple of days until I have all the clips that I need. LiveGOW is a whoopaholic's paintbrush. LiveGOW is a whoopaholic's toothbrush. I need to go acro now. I wanna be that quadcopter up in the sky now. And I'm gonna risk my whoop, 'cause I've got another whoop. And I can't possibly fly 2 whoops, at least simultaneously.
Oh, come on. Wait a second.
Ready, set, drum. Spin up your props and plug in your phone. Fly with us and we think you'll agree. Ready, set, drum. What's the point of flying alone? Flying with friends will make you feel so free.
LiveGOW is the festival of stunts. Instead of one day of flying, we have a crazy month. If you feel like the only kid in town without a mega drone, here's a list of people who tiny whoop just like you and me. Daniel Sugano, founder of LiveGOW. It's like a game of skate. 5 strikes, then take a bow. Guess who flies together at the race Wootopia? AK with Dr. Love, and let's not forget Viper. Jesse P made the whoop. Patrick helps us tune. Put them together, it becomes a little zoom zoom. You don't need a 5-inch drone with 6L power, 'cause you can Matty flip and Rubik's Cube with this little flower. Grab your tiny whoop now, here comes LiveGOW. So much fun somehow to fly with LiveGOW. FAA won't touch whoops, but guess who will? Mr. Steele, he loves them too. We've got infinity loops and our dear King Rabbi, hundreds of flyers, not too shabby. So many pilots are in LiveGOW. Tom Smith isn't, but I heard his girlfriend is.
I know whoop tricks.
Show me.
Going out to fly my whoop, flying through a loop, fly backwards for infinity loops. Going out to fly my whoop, and I forgot my keys, forgot my keys, forgot my keys. Going out to fly my whoop, flying through a loop, fly backwards for infinity loops. Going out to fly my whoop, and I forgot my keys, forgot my keys, forgot my keys. And I forgot my keys, forgot my keys.
Do you wanna do an orbit? Upside down around the ball. It can be anywhere, at any height we'll find we're really tall. We used to be best buddies, and now we're not. I wish I could make you split. Does it have to be an orbit? Yes, it has to be an orbit. Okay, I'll try. Do you wanna do an orbit? Upside down around the peak. I think this trick is overdue. I started scrolling through the Reddit for the week. It gets a little lonely on these packs, just watching my whoop brush down. I think I got an orbit. I think I got an orbit. Okay, let's fly. Okay, let's fly.
It's cheating.
Really?
What? What is this? What? Who are you?
I've been waiting for you.
Round 3.
There's a device that I've been using called a Whoop.
Let's get started. You may learn something.
When you wanna fly your whoop, but you don't really know how, then this thing comes into view. A contest called LiveGOW 2 in a park out in the sun. We'll be flying, having fun, and you'll do some tricks that you only dreamed you could do. Now we're ripping packs together, power loops, Matty flips forever. I'll never fear that dive again. LiveGOW, LiveGOW, I'll never fear that dive again. LiveGOW, LiveGOW, LiveGOW.
What the hell are you doing?
There's a thing that I've been doing called a Whoop.
I want to teach the world to whoop in perfect harmony, in angle mode or acro mode, just to keep me company.
I'd like to teach the world to whoop.
You thought we were going to make you watch it twice, didn't you? No. Alright.
You changed the page or something. Why does it look like that? No. There we go. That was weird.
Yay.
How is everybody on this wonderful Wednesday?
Welcome to TalkFPV. We're recapping the top videos from week number 20. That was the TuneRC KINfpv LiveGOW competition. Alright. We started the week
What's
with
up, Callisto?
72 pilots. And
I love how there's like 6 people talking
1,
in chat
2,
and it
3,
says that there's
4,
2
5,
people here.
6, 7, 8.
I don't ever feel like this is correct.
13 people whooped out. So first we'll do what we typically do and take a look at some of the people that whooped out that sent in a video. This week we actually had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 people that whooped out that actually attempted the challenge. It's a lot more than typical. So first we'll start with Flying Sharks.
What's up, my skis?
Alright, and then we'll have a lone FPV next. Oh yes, flying. You know what we should actually do?
What?
Oh, I guess that would be hard. I was going to say watch them in point order. But that would be difficult. We'd have to go find them each. Yeah, no, we're just going to watch them in alphabetical order. But Flying Sharks was close. We can just look. Flying Sharks had 21.5 in the cutoff. You needed to get 25 or more, so he was only a few points behind. I think he thought he got no points because he didn't show the takeoff at the beginning.
Yeah.
But I just made that a 10-second penalty. So still got some points, but not quite enough. Thank you for
Johnny D has his mask on.
Thank you for participating, Flying Sharks. You had a great run there, making it all the way to week 20. And I got 3. Says you had a fun ride. I'll see us in the racing. Alright. Next, we have...
It has been so much fun.
Long list.
We were just talking about Season 4.
Lone FPV. Oops.
Trying to figure out what that's going to look like and when that could potentially start.
Well, who's talking about Season 4? I haven't heard of Season 4. Alright. Lone FPV. Let's see what Lone got on the score. 15.
Oh, that sucks. I'm sorry, Shawnee D.
So good. That was a nice scoring trick there with the natty flip of the cube. Solid attempts here. Seeing a little farewell from Lone. Now that everyone who made it to week 20 obviously did a great job.
Right. You guys are amazing.
Also another player ready for LiveGOW 4. And also going to be in Velocidrome. Alright. Next, we've got...
UAV on high.
Let's see if he scored this week. Oops.
You're taking them off the screen when you do that.
Yeah. 19.
You guys all did really well. You guys all scored more points than I'm sure I would have. It's just every season I say I need to fly more. Every video I say I need to fly more. And then I just... I need to finish school. And I've still got a year left. Ugh. Speaking of which, I have an assignment due tonight. I need to knock out, as well as 2 discussion board questions I need to do so I don't have to worry about them while I'm in Vegas this weekend.
Just not quite fast enough for him to get another multiplier in there, which could have put him over. Good run from UAV on high. Hey, look at that. I put this up next. And next we've got
Trajan.
Trajan scored.
If you don't eat your chicken smothered in hot sauce, I don't know what you're doing with your life.
Trajan scored 8.
Oh, that's right. Out
So
in
he
the
was out in the
rain.
rain.
Busting his butt, doing what he could.
And his swoop just
Right?
crashes down.
Because it is LiveGOW. There are no excuses. Just letters. Did a fantastic job, Trajan, and you have submitted some fantastic videos. We'll definitely remember.
I'm taking it back to the old school, cause I'm an old fool who's so cool. If you wanna get down, I'ma show you the way.
There it is. There it is.
Alright. Our next whoop out was Oh No.
Aw, whooping out, season wrap up. I always appreciate a good season wrap up. This was the one that reminded me of some city music. And then all of a sudden it changed, and I was like, oh. My phone on silent. Chats are going crazy.
Nice summary of the week. And when he picked up his letters. And some racing action at the end.
You're so welcome, oh no. Oh. Next up, we've got Bone Bear. Aw, been fun, but I feel that pee coming, he said.
Get out the way, we gotta whoop off. We're digging out down at the whoop trough. Ain't gonna stop until the whoop off is done.
Woo. I love when you just have natural obstacles right there. Like, bam, there's your pole.
Shake me down. Not a lot of people left around.
Oh. Great job, Bone Bear.
Nice
Thank
work
you
this
so
season.
much. Really appreciate you participating.
Probably see you in the We Bleed Whoop series.
Mm-hmm.
Alright.
If you do not know about that, the We Bleed Whoop series will be beginning soon with its 4-week-long leaderboard. What do you call it?
Smash.
Leaderboard smash. So you got to just smash that leaderboard as hard as you can and get yourself placed for the draft.
Alright, next up we've got Greenhorn FPV.
I'm gonna need someone to help me. I'm gonna need somebody's hand. I'm gonna need someone to hold me down. I'm gonna need someone to care. I'm gonna ride and shake my body. I'll start pulling out my hair. I'm gonna cover myself.
Greenhorn had a bunch of close calls on the 50-50 weeks.
Mm-hmm.
He was the bubble pilot one time. He was just below the bubble this time. Let's see. Yeah, this time. 8.5, a little bit lower. Great run from Greenhorn. Alright. And our final pilot that whooped out and sent in a video is Birds.
Aww. I met Birds for the first time at Whoop Wars Denver, right?
Yep.
And he's just a great guy. Super amazing. Had just recently joined the Whoop community and now has just like gone into full send, taken like so much lead and helped to start so many races and helped get a lot of things going. And helped just like make the FPV community a lot bigger in the Denver area, which I think is amazing. Great job, Birds. I am going to, Mr. E. We will see. I will probably be the team cheerleader, but that's okay.
If you make a team cheerleader.
Right? Hey, I've been getting a lot better.
Now.
I know there are.
AK said he was scared at Utopia of all the fast people.
Well, it's because it's not like it was. The community's getting large and people are, I mean, incredibly fast. I was reading through the We Bleed Team Pilot's bio page today, and I didn't realize just how short of a time it had been that Bri-Fi is flying, and he just is like amazingly fast. So, I mean, there's a lot of pilots that either just like amazing on the sticks and are super fast, super quick, or have been flying for a long time, and now the community is getting bigger and things are becoming more popular, and they're going to come out of the woodworks.
All right, next up are our two bubble pilots.
Ooh, Pyrodrone has Happy Model 19,000 Unibel motors in stock.
Both of these pilots scored 24.5, but Tuatomi took a little longer, so Jakob got the prize of the TweetFPV grips, but let's take a look at Tuatomi.
Mr. E, AK, scared. Right.
Oh, man. Now remembering Tuatomi's video, it's brutal because he crashes into himself right at the end. And if he had just done one more trick, he would have bumped himself off.
Mr. E says AK is not scared.
Starts off with a Rubik's Cube.
But it's getting there. He just lost to Leviathan at a race.
Oh, that's in 5-inch. He loses a 5-inch all the time. Air roll. It's his doubler. It's a Maddie on the TGS. It's up to 20. He only needs 4.5 more points to move on. He rolls in the open, or he does the thing 2 points. Only needs 2.5 more points. Does a half flip, or a segmented flip. Only needs a half point more. He does another trick. Oh, but he just did a trick in the open air, so this one doesn't count for anything. Those 3 points did not count. And then he just has to power loop himself. He's done it. He's self power looped. He's coming up. Oh. Oh. So close. Could have done the power loop first, then done the open air, or almost had it to Atomi.
I think it's going to be interesting at Whooptopia. The pilots are getting so much better, and there's going to be a lot of pilots at Whooptopia that have not been at the previous 3. There have been pilots around that have been capable of making it interesting for AK, but I think a lot of the pilots showing up at Whooptopia are going to give AK a run for his money. Like, it's going to be a fun finals to watch.
So Jakob got 24.5 points. Racked up his points pretty quick. Had so much time left that after he finished
I just bought an Acro Bee.
After he finishes this run here, crashes. Back to that real quick. We can pause it on it. Well, 24.5. Well, dang it. 24.5 points. That was accurate. But he crashed, and then he could have got back up, done another trick, and passed, but he did not.
Oh.
He put in a different run instead, which was lower scoring. So Jakob became the bubble pilot, but he won a bunch of stuff, so don't feel too bad for him. He won the Happy Model ERLS kit, and he won the TalkFPV Griffs, obviously, for being the bubble pilot.
So hey,
he got
not
some
bad.
stuff. And he still only has what is Jakob at right now.
Of course, Wooptopia is getting streamed online, Mr. E. You're looking at the announcers.
Jakob, only a WH. Same with Tuatomi, so we both moved into the WH territory. Alright, moving along. Our next pilots are our honorable mentions. Let's see if we can remember the parts of the honorable mentions for. Oh, it was all just based on score. That's right. How many do we want to show? What time is it?
6:45.
Do you remember any particularly? Let's look at these scores. Oh, they're all going to be in the same area, huh?
Mm-hmm.
We'll go with the extra honorable mentions and up then. Sorry, honorable mentions. Alright, so our first extra honorable mention was Fox Explorer FPV with 56 total points. I guess we should actually go with what was the extra honorable mentions was.
Yep, we'll be there all day, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, January 15th, 16th, and 17th.
Alright, so it's people that scored above 50. So our first...
Or wait, no, is that 14th, 15th, and 16th? Alright?
Saturday, Sunday, Monday.
Oh, it's Saturday, Sunday, Monday. So yeah, 14th, 15th, or 15th, 16th, and 17th of January. There we go.
Alright, so our first person that scored above 50 is Lucky FPV with a 51.5. Let's check out his run. Actually, you know what we should check out first? Before Lucky, we should check out Trashbiss, who just passed by one trick on the opposite side of the bubble.
Hey, what's up, Tuxedo?
Just barely passing his Trashbiss. Living that woo life for another week. Watch Trashbiss's run. He had some very nice Maddies on the TGS. He had kind of that one as a 9 for some reason, so his scoring was off, but still ended up with just enough points. Oh yeah, he thought they like all doubled together, that's right. But here, a nice TGS Maddie down. Very nice there. Goes for the TGS Maddie and crash. Thought he had 39. Actually only ended up being 21 because he tried to double all of his points. 24. But still enough to get into the top 50%. Nice work by Trashbiss. Alright, now we're going to jump all the way from 26.5 to basically double that. And the score is 50 and above. So our first score 50 and above is Lucky FPV. Why I just did that before. Lucky scored 51.5. I think he thought he scored a little bit higher. I took away some points because he did not segment and roll on that.
How you doing, kids?
So Lucky using the strategy that many of the higher scoring pilots you'll see taking, where they use the TGS2 loop or TGS2 Natty ladder as their doubler, which is worth 9 points times 2, 18. A very solid chunk of points. Almost enough to get you a pass. If you got 7 plus, yeah, if you got 7 plus the 18, bare minimum needed to get the doubler, that's 25 right there when it got 2 pass. That time he used the over-under power switch as his doubler. I think
Are you having a bad dream, Skittles?
Everyone that got 50 plus points. Oh no, I was gonna say everyone that got 50 plus points got to a third doubler, but Lucky made it without his third doubler. He ran out of time just before doing that Rubik's Cube, which would have added another 8 points to the score. Nice work, Lucky. Alright, going up the list, we got TalkFPV with a 54.5.
Why don't you just move that over to this page?
Maybe. You're gonna see all this.
Max and real cool.
Prox had one of the better strategies for getting a nice high scoring run. He basically only did Maddies and loops. And flips and rolls, but does them on the table and the cube right next to each other and just alternates so he doesn't repeat anything or double anything up. Very well thought out run. Gets 2 18 multipliers in there. So I guess he only gets 2 multipliers too. He just gets 2 18s. Be careful making sure he gets through. And finishing it up. Second Natty. For another 18 points. Very nice. Very efficient use of his time there by Prox. Alright, next up we've got Average FPV, who tied Prox the same score. Wait, that's not gonna work. Actually, probably would.
Yeah, I don't think you can post links in the chat unless you're a moderator.
Yeah. So Average was also a good strategy. He didn't set up any obstacles. He's got himself this over-under wire.
Natural obstacles.
And the open air. And he just alternates between those 3. Very solid start. And he goes for the 540 Barani for the doubler. Very nice there, getting 16 points on that one. Self-power loop. Then his next doubler, he goes for the regular Barani. Very clean Barani there. And finishes it off with a little inverted Very solid. Just under the time there, so that's why he was ahead of Prox. Because Prox took a little bit longer than the time to finish up his trick. Alright. Next we've got Aviation FPV, who has a 55.5, but really did a lot more tricks than that. As you will see here, he just kind of had a bunch of mistakes.
This is going to be tough.
Welcome to Mambo.
Mhm.
You ain't letting on the truck.
If Aviation had pulled off his run cleanly, he would have been scored in the over 100 group. But had a couple minor mistakes that ended up costing a lot of points overall because they were on the doublers and then they messed up like the streak. So just reduced the big points, but still, as you can see, picking up 55.5 points despite having a bunch of 0 outs.
I mean,
nice run by Aviation.
Just even though there was like he still did
got
an
that without a
amazing number of
doubler.
right. I'm like an amazing number of tricks.
Let's see. We can look at the comments and look at my score. Oops, so he got that, and then he got a 0 on that doubler, and then he got 3 more, and then he got a 0 on that doubler, and then he got some more, but he got a fail in there, so this one didn't end up being a doubler. So he got no doubles and still scored 55.5 when he thought he had 3 doubles. So very nice work from Aviation. Next up with a half point more, we got Fox Explorer FPV with 56.
Whew.
Fox Explorer with a very efficient run, as you can see. He's got it planned out. Right on the launch, he goes straight into Immelman, wasting no time on the doorway. And then right into the flat bounce. Got his tricks well planned out and choreographed, so he doesn't waste too much time between them. His first doubler is the Brawny. It's just under the wire there, as you see. Seamlessly blending the tricks together.
The run he had planned was 60 points, but he couldn't get the 540 Barani, so he had to swap it for a regular one.
Very nice inverted hang there. Definitely segmented roll, making sure he gets the full second. Saves the split back there. Doubler on the inverted Yasmin to finish it off. Very solid 56 from Fox Explorer.
Very good.
Alright, now another half point up. We've got Rock. 56.5.
Just a half a point between you guys. Y'all are out here doing amazing.
So Rock inside.
Ooh,
with a cube. He's got a gate and a TGS. Uses those 3 in the open air of the room. Put together his run.
I love that he did all of the Tony Hawk sounds too. That's right.
He just needed a Tony Hawk song. Gets the TGS loop ladder for 18. Gets his next multiplier. And goes for similar to Prox's strategy, the TGS 2 Matty ladder. And has time for one more little trick. Does the invisible line. Finish off solid 56.6 from Rock. Putting him in, what was that overall? 8th place? Nope, 9th place overall.
Great job. Looks like we got Balzac.
Alright, now we're into our 60-point players.
Alexa, stop.
Alright, Balzac's got a cube, he's got an over-under, he's got a gate, then he's got a doorway leading into this other area where he also has a TGS. So he's got a bunch of the obstacles set up. He uses all of those ones we mentioned, including the open air. I'm pretty sure he does the open there. So, nice compact setup here from Balzac. First doubler, 18 points. Second doubler, 12 points. Gonna make it to a third doubler. And finishing it. Oh, he doesn't quite get the loop cue. That's right. That would have been an extra 14 points, putting him up to 74 if he had just started that. Almost.
Yep.
Still very solid run from Balzac. Putting him in 8th place overall. Next up, climbing up the list, we've got Shawnee D. One more point. 61.
Congrats, Shawnee D, with your 7th place.
Shawnee D also working inside here. He's got himself as an obstacle. He's got a tiny little cube over there. Gate and a doorway. Nice Barani on the doorway for 16 points. His first double. Coming up on the second double, goes for a gate half matty. Get the second doubler. Self loop to activate the third doubler.
7 is a good number.
Oh, didn't quite have enough there. Now he activates the third doubler. And does a half matty through the doorway to finish it off. Self split S, and just time actually ran out before that one got in, so that's why I had 61.5. It's gonna say 63.5 or 61. 63.5. Nice work. Looks like you got a Karuri there after the time too on the doorway. Very tough inside. Oh, and then went for the self power flip to crash. Oh, gonna have to do that this next week. See if he's able to pull that off in the Nick Burns indoor flying.
Oof. That's a tough one.
Alright, jumping up another 9.5 points. We got Dan Carpy. Dan Carpy got a 70.5. Dan Carpy also in a tight area. His first doubler he goes with the TGS power flip. Goes for a segmented flip, but needed a full second of invert for this one, which made it hard to do indoors. So then it pushed his multipliers all off, which is why he's gonna have less score than
what he
came up with. Yep, but still very high. What did we say? 70.5.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, going for the power switch on the TGS and finishes up about 85.5, 70.5, not too much lower.
Cool.
Just because the doublers were
rocking his iGow shirt.
Different locations.
I always love when I see you guys rocking the merch. It makes me so happy.
Great work, Dan. Next up.
Speaking of which,
5th place.
Your stuff should be to you here. I don't know how long shipping takes to get to the UK, but I guess a couple weeks. Mr. E.
Copter 30. The only line of sight pilot. He's got a gate, he's got a cube, and he's got a TGS. And the open air. Knocks it all down. Starts off with the first doubler on 2-loop ladder for 18. Using the Prox Rock strategy. Going TGS, loop and Matty ladders for his doublers. Got 18 points for both of those. And he's gonna get one more doubler, which is a TGS power loop. For another 12. There it comes. And finish it off with a triple loopy cube to add 7 more on. Nice work.
77.
By Copter 30. Very solid 77. 3 multipliers, all of them above 10 points. And the self-land.
You think 21 is easier than week 20's rules?
Alright, next up we've got our 4th place overall is Oploom with another 33 points on top of Copter 30. That is 110 points and not even podiuming this week. Imagine that. Oploom, and he says, I don't do the loop ladder as my multiplier.
Ooh, me gusta, Mr. E.
He does the loop ladder as just his first trick, and then his first doubler is the half Matty ladder, which is a 12 doubled up to 24. And then his second doubler is it rolling inverted orbits, which is 10 doubled up to 20. Steve K popularized trick there. And he says, shakes his head a little setting up for his last doubler. TGS power loop. It's a flat bounce rewind. And then as time starts to run out, goes for the TGS power loop for another 20. 3 doublers, all of 20 points or more. That's how you score over 100. Plus a ton of points in between. And just added on some extra sweet freestyle at the end. Great run by Oploom for 4th place overall. Alright, now our podium pilots in 3rd place overall. The only pilot to get 4 doublers.
Bri-Fi with a 110.5 points, beating out Oploom by half a point.
We were a little generous to Bri-5 on the 2 Matty ladder. He forgot to go through the top the second time, so instead of counting it as a complete fail, we counted it as an over-under Matty. Just a single one. Because if he had gone through the top ladder one more time, he would have had 121 points.
Ooh.
Or 121.5. But he starts out, his first doubler is also the half Matty ladder, which gives him a 24. And then his second doubler is the TGS loop ladder. He's already on to his 3rd doubler with only 35 seconds elapsed. That's the 2 Matty ladder. Here he would need to go back through the top, and he did not. He moved on to the next trick. And he's already set up for his 4th doubler with 10 seconds left. Pulls off a Karuri on the doorway after all of that. Very nice. And then he tries to do a simple self cradle and crashes. There you can see all the points. Half Matty ladder doubled to 24. 2 loop ladder doubled to 18. Second half Matty ladder, he put 0. Would have been 18 if he had done it properly. We gave him 7 points because he did do 1 Matty flip and he did not have an over-under obstacle anywhere else. So it could be his 1 over-under. And then his last doubler, 20 points. Great work. Those Karuris are pretty sweet. Or the Immelman and the Karuri. That's tough to do on a TGS, right? You gotta pull through, and then you gotta roll up, and then you gotta go through the gate and roll back to level. As you can see, it's right under the top there. Rolling back to level inside.
Jesus.
Great
That's
work
what I'm saying.
by
And
Bri5.
Bry's been flying for almost 2 years now.
Bri5's like on an Agilis path.
Yeah.
This year with freestyle.
Right?
All right.
That was Agilis last year, and that's Bry this year.
Next up, we've got Akira.
Or almost a year he's been flying?
Something like that.
Yeah.
Akira FPV, who came in second place overall with 113 points. And a cool edit.
Bryce Speedy Gonzalez 5. Right?
A super quick arm, disarm, and get it started. Akira showing the same speed Bri5 had. That's what you need to get done. Starts off his first doubler as a power flip.
FPV freestyle gods.
Second doubler, the power switch. Rubik's Cube in the open air, right into the power loop. Yes. Power switch. Cube that time. This is his next doubler, loop ladder. 18. Open air flip to finish it off. Hope you didn't actually get that open air flip. Great work from Akira there. 20 and 2 18s, plus a bunch of other very high scoring tricks within there.
I'm at 2 years, but not flying anywhere near as much as you guys fly.
All right, and our weekly champion is Tyrant FPV.
Woo!
With 116.5 points. Also our highest single scoring point. And maybe the first...
Tyrant is the FPV freestyle god of all gods.
Maybe the first free whoop Barani on a TGS ever. Probably. Who else has ever done something like that?
Nobody I've ever seen.
Nobody. There. Starts it off with a regular Barani. Just on the over-under. Power switch. Invert rewind to set up his first doubler, which is that 32-point Barani on the TGS. Through the top gate with the Barani. Then switches over the Matty flip. Power loop. He's got mostly just over-under, and then TGS tosses in a little gate there too. And this second doubler is the 2-loop ladder for 18 points. It's the power switch, a gate half Matty, and an over-under power loop to set up his final doubler, the TGS 3 half Matty ladder. And goes bottom, middle, top to finish it off.
Just like, Lord.
And then crashes immediately after. I think he was going
How
for
long have you been
open
flying,
air
Ben?
Rubik's Cube there. 2007, 16, 17 till now, so
5 years? 4 or 5 years?
for almost 5 years. All right, great work by Tyrant. Congratulations on the win. What did Tyrant win again? Oh yeah, he won a flight controller. You've probably seen it around. I've seen lots of posts of it. It's the new TuneRC flight controller.
What are you gonna build with that flight controller? That's gonna make yourself a nice little drone there.
We got the other codes out. We got the Nick Burn stuff coming up.
Hey, but it paid off. You won.
We've got most of the stuff paid out now. Oh, we finally got the Tiny Whoop codes, and I started to send those out. I got
Tiny Whoop codes.
Just a few more to send out. I'll do that after the stream. Still need some more donation pickers, but we've got most of this stuff sent out too, as you can see. We just need to do the international shipping.
We should try to get some of that done, as much of that done as we can.
We gotta clean it first.
I know, we need to clean our house, we need to finish
We're
packing.
going to Vegas in the morning, afternoon tomorrow.
Woo!
So
wish us luck.
Like
I'm about to hit the slots big.
We won't be back until Sunday, so the live stream is going to be on Sunday
Yep.
rather than Saturday for week 21. Oh, let's look at week 21, by the way.
Yes.
Open here.
The last time I hit a jackpot in Vegas, it was $1,100. I need it to be more than that this time.
We've got 13 videos posted already. Tuxedo says first. His first.
Hey, what's up, Deanna?
RC Builder, Shawnee D. Salmonella makes some person difficult fly.
Oh, Shawnee D.
All right, well, we shall see who is able to pull this one off. What is our... we didn't really look at our...
Did you see 88 Undercity has another surgery coming up?
Yeah, I think you already had it.
No. Oh, yep, it was on Tuesday.
Yeah, I saw.
So it was just yesterday.
A post on Facebook that he had it. Let's reorganize to normal this. All right, we've got Akira out front. Ooh, all plumes gaining on him though.
Ooh.
Tyrant right up there too. And then there's big jump down to Balzac, Dan Carpy, Aviation, and Bry 5 also, and average above Balzac, but have a W. We've got a total of 59 players remaining, with 9 players on the Woo chopping block. Will they survive another week? We've got Jasis, previous week winner, Huff 19. We got Beans. Oh, our last Muskoff.
Oh,
just barely hanging on. It doesn't look like we're gonna get anything out of 5.
No, they must have been busy. Some stuff must be going on for them.
Yep. The Bits is gonna be gone.
Aww.
Trash Biss.
That's okay. The Bits needs to bring his happy butt down to Arizona
wooed before
January.
So let's see if Trash Biss can live 2 woo lives. Then up here at the top, we've got 11 clean slates and 27 people with a W or less. So gonna be hard.
Are we doing week 19?
What? Oh no, the judges.
I don't think I did my rankings.
I told them to have it
by Sunday.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, no.
Oh. Look at your responsible judges.
Whatever. Shut up.
Mr. Shutterbug got them done early.
Okay, you
Infinity
freaking
Roots.
pick the videos. Of course you have judged them.
You know what we should do though while we're on stream? We should remind Daylight to do his ranks. Why not? Right?
It's always a fun thing to do. Like you guys are all talking about the Unibelt. Should I have gotten some plaid motors too, babe?
Too late.
What do you mean too late? Just have them send you a new invoice for flipping Team Pilot.
I already had them send me an invoice.
Yeah, and they can send you a new one.
Right, here it is. Forward to Daylight.
Yes, I can wait. Just fly my
I got
Acro
3
B
for
as
myself.
is.
You don't need plaid motors. You can handle that.
Whatever.
You'll be just fine with the golds. All right.
Whatever.
Rank.
You're just a hater.
I fly the golds right now. Do your ranks. All right. Now that we've sufficiently harassed Daylight, we shall be done. Do you have anything else?
Huh? No, sorry, I was just reading OG's post.
Oh.
Nope, just make sure you get your videos in by Friday. We will be back on Sunday. Our flight lands at 3 something. So we'll probably do the stream around 6 p.m. Pacific Standard Time.
Probably later than that.
Even later than that? Possibly later than that. So, sorry, Mr. E. You might still miss the stream.
Let's look at our votes so far for week 19. We'll let everyone vote until the actual stream. But ooh, Tyrant, the dominating position right now. He's got 12 votes.
Look at you, Tyrant.
Carpy and Bri-5 in second with 6, respectively. Aviation, Plume with 3, and Akira with 2.
You always imagine Las Vegas was like looking through an analog Whoop VTX anyway. I mean, honestly, depending upon what you do when you go to Vegas, it can be quite enjoyable. When I was younger, when I was in my 20s, it was, like drinking and partying. And now in my 30s, it's a little bit of gambling, really, really flipping good food, and good shows.
All right, so thanks for joining us, everyone. We will be back, like we said, on Sunday. We'll have the week 19 judges rankings by then, hopefully. And yeah, we'll review the week 21 videos, see who is going to make it to the finals.
Tyrant has been shaking hands and kissing babies. Look at him getting all famous.
If we cut off right now, Tokyo Dom would be in the finals, and Edoc would be just outside.
Just outside. Come on, Edoc.
But obviously,
come on, Edoc.
Not based on points, so everyone here is basically in the same boat.
Yes. We will see what it looks like here in a couple weeks. All right, you guys. Enjoy the rest of your Wednesday. It is time for us to eat some dinner, pack our bags, and get ready for our mini vacay.
All right. Peace. Adios. Have a good day.